From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Friday, June 28th. I'm Mike Ludlum. A special night last night as the 2019 UP Football All-Stars celebrated their week of performance and gathered as they went to the banquet at the NMU University Great Lakes Rooms. And there they are. Players and coaches were all introduced and spoke on what the week has meant to them. Former Ishpeming football coach and a 7-time All-Star game coach Jeff Olson was the keynote speaker, and he hopes the kids get a lot out of the experience.
Just to be good individuals, you know, they are, and they can see other kids that are great athletes, but good kids off the field, and you know, that's the big thing, you know, being great people off the field, being able to help others, being able to serve others. You know, hopefully they can see that there's so many other, you know, kids with great athletic ability, great kids that were, you know, born with, you know, with blessings, and to be able to see that and see how they conduct themselves, you know, that gives them a better chance to conduct themselves in a great way for the rest of their lives and help them be successful.
You know, mostly it's just about having friendships, and we saw a lot of that tonight with the kids. And after the game is over, nobody's really gonna, you know, mind who won or lost, you know, after that's over. So the best thing is just all the smiles on everybody's faces.
This is the 12th year for the UP Football All-Star Game. More than 1,000 players and 80 coaches have participated since 2008. And this means the last practices were held on Friday as well in the Superior Dome, getting everything organized. It's interesting how players who suited up against each other for the last 4 years will now, in some cases, be teammates. They have all the plays. Now, just the execution is left.
It really truly is something special. I got to play in the very first one in 2008. So I got to not only be here for the experience as a player, but now as a head coach. You know, these kids, they do such a great job all week, you know, with all the different activities. So I think these kids this whole week kind of just relish in the fact that I get 1 week where I'm just thinking about football and hanging out with my friends, and you know, I think they're really going to cherish it the rest of their lives.
It's crazy because the guys from Superior Central that I've gone up against for so many years, but I've known them. We've always been a good team against each other. We have always hugged after the games and stuff. The guys from Gwynn that I'd never know, guys from 11-man teams that I've never known, we'd greet each other just because we're from football. We've known each other forever, so it's really cool.
No argument there, Gunner. Saturday's game begins at 1 o'clock. If you cannot make it to the Superior Dome, you can watch it live on our website, Fox UP live stream, uppermichigansource.com. If you want to watch the game on TV, it will be replayed Sunday on TV6 at noon Eastern, 11 Central Time. Changes could be and probably will be coming to the Western Collegiate Hockey Association. 7 schools have announced the exploration of a new men's conference that would begin play in up 3 years from now. Not next year, not the following year, the third season, 2021-2022. Those 7 schools include NMU, Michigan Tech, Lake Superior State, Ferris, Bemidji, Bowling Green, and Minnesota State. As current members of the WCHA Men's League, the schools have independently submitted formal letters of notice to the conference office initiating the withdrawal process in accordance to the Articles of Incorporation and bylaws. The teams will continue to play for the next 2 years, of course. The 7 schools have named Dr. Morris Kurtz, a longtime athletics administrator and noted athletics and hockey consultant, to serve as spokesperson and to assist them as the group sets out to transform the college hockey landscape. Firecracker tournament down in Marinette for American Legion baseball, and that is a base hit by the Green Bay Shockers' Hunter Pesca that drove in a run. They led the Marquette Blues 3-1. The Shockers pull off a double steal. Don Mariucci scores, and not looking good for Marquette, down 5-1. However, the Blues had a good rally. Top of the 5th, bases loaded. Jake Peterson, the base knock to right field. Hogan Nemeth scores. Blake Erickson will follow that with a seeing eye single of his own. Jake Susi and Pete Vandenamon cross the plate, and the Blues are up 8-5. Now in the 6th inning, bases loaded, 2 out, and Nemeth absolutely smashes this one to the fence. Bases were loaded, so the merry-go-round is in progress. Nemeth will dive into third and get right back up because the throw was offline. Marquette goes on to win this one 13-12. 6-7. Meanwhile, Menominee against Manitowoc, and that's Manitowoc's Gavin Straddle with the base knock to center field. Jordan Kraft scores, and it's 1-0 for the Wisconsin team. Nice bunt by Trent Van Ness in the fourth. Noah Brodsky slid home safely, and Manitowoc now leads by 3. Menominee just couldn't get any hits until the 6th inning. Turning the double play, look out Jack Hall, because that throw almost took your camera apart. Keegan Monroe scored, but it was Manitowoc winning 6-1. 2 other scores from that tournament. Gladstone, very good pitching performance, defeated Pulaski 7-1. And in the slugfest, it was Marinette 16 and Escanaba 8. And Negaunee, not in the tournament, defeated Newberry 6-2 in 9 innings.